secondary flight plan on the 320. There's a little acronym that we like to use. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Joe Munoz, OneStepPrep.com. I got a couple guests in the studio. All right, they're watching the production live, and I tell you what, today we're going to talk about that secondary flight plan on the 320 and specifically how you want to activate the secondary. But first and foremost, the first rule of effective instruction is to capture attention, keep it, and later deliver the message. And of course, if I don't have your attention yet, we're going to use some props that we like to use here at One Step Prep. By the way, one of those, you see I got this coffee cup here because the coffee is nice and hot, and it's free, by the way, when you come and train with us here at One Step Prep. See what I'm saying? And if you're wondering why I got so much energy, because sometimes I drink about that much coffee or so. That's kind of a joke. No, I'm kidding. All right. Get to serious matters. Number one, we got an A320 class coming up June 28th, June 29th. Today is June 24th. That means you got 4 days, folks. Starting at 9 a.m. June 28th, we're going to be talking about the A320. Our friend here, Juan Dominguez, JD himself, will actually be taking you through day 128, and then I'll be taking you through the 29th to go through flight control laws, as well as walking you through the McDo, and I'll be talking about the secondary flight plan. With that, let's talk about what it is that I was going to share with you. When you go to activate the secondary flight plan, folks, there's a little acronym that we like to use, and it's called SAM, S-A-M, right? As if our industry didn't have enough acronyms already. Here's another one for you now. But before I do that, okay, select heading, S, select heading. Or pull heading, okay? Why do I want to pull heading? Because the next step, which is the A, is activate secondary flight plan. What does activating the secondary flight plan do? It makes it active so that I can take the third step, which is manage nav. Now, Joe, couldn't I just activate the secondary flight plan without having to pull heading or select heading? You could, but keep in mind, the reason we select or pull heading is because you want to ensure that when you activate the secondary flight plan, it's sequenced appropriately and it doesn't have points that perhaps are behind you on the flight plan. And now your airplane is turning off wherever it happens to be turning off, probably somewhere where we don't really want to be navigating to. So we typically call for select heading or pull heading, if you want to say the acronym is PAM, as in the cooking spray. Okay, activate secondary, and then finally we manage the nav. And of course, once we manage the nav, we command the jet to fly that path that's in the flight plan page. This is such a small piece of information, but it's an important one, and I'm going to share a lot more coming up in our A320 program on the 28th and the 29th of this month. Part of the reason we're here in the studio today is just making sure everything runs smooth, and of course, well, we're here recording this video and talking about coffee, sunglasses, and other props that we use, okay, while we're training over here. All right, but 28th and 29th, I'm going to be doing the class. OneStepPrep.com/live is the link. OneStepPrep.com/live. How much does it cost, Joe? Well, it's a small $149 investment, folks. That's what it costs, $149, and I can assure you we certainly don't want to take the cheese out of your macaroni, so we didn't put any prices that are excessive. It's certainly something that is not only tax deductible, but it's affordable, and you get to spend 2 days with your friends JJ here all day live from the 305 with a wig and the famous rubber chicken, okay? Hey, hope to see you here next week. We're days away. It's going to be June 28th. June 29th. Have I said it enough times? OneStepPrep.com/live. The coffee's hot. The water's cold. The music. Give me some music. Let's cue it up. The waters are in the bottles. Oh. 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 Let's put it up here. Woo! Yeah, 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 yeah. OneStepPrep.com/live.